Hey class, for math today our focus is I can rotate a shape by turning figures clockwise or counterclockwise on Notability. Vocabulary word, rotate means to turn. Okay, we're just going to turn it. Clockwise, if you look at a clock and look at how it ticks, it's ticking to the right, okay, to create a full circle. Counterclockwise, it's ticking to the left. So counterclockwise, a clock will never do that. So a clock was always clicking clockwise. So the big word here is rotate, and it means to turn. Okay, clockwise, it's turning this way. Counterclockwise, it is turning this way. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to use these shapes and we are going to rotate them. Now, one thing that I like to do to help me is to mark where this heart, where they meet. They meet right here. This is the piece where they meet. To rotate that, I need that red dot to appear over here. So that means the whole shape, including the red dot, is going to stay the same, but when we rotate it, the shape now looks like this. Now, if you rotate right here, I took this circle and I rotate it over here, that red dot to here. So when I rotate it to there, this is what the heart looks like. The heart rotated with it. So now if we look here, on this side of this dot is this yellow color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my highlight. I'm going to choose yellow, and I'm just going to shade the top yellow. And then if you look over here, to the right side is orange. So I'm going to go back up to my highlighter. I'm going to choose orange, and I'm going to color in this side orange. Now I'm going to take this shape now, since we're done with this shape, we're going to take this heart shape right here, and we're going to rotate it again. Now we're going to take this dot right here, and we're going to rotate it up here. Once we rotate it up here, the heart should look like it's upside down. So I'm going to put my dot there just so that I know, because this dot went to this side, which is reflected here, or rotated here. Now I'm going to rotate this dot up here. So now it's up here. The heart has to rotate with the dot. So now the heart is going to look upside down. Now that it's looking upside down, if you pay attention to this yellow piece is now turning this way. So now it's on the bottom right. It is very important that you get these colors correct, because that shows me that you know exactly how to rotate your shape. Just like that. Now your next rotation, you're going to take this dot and rotate it down here to this corner. So on this picture, it'll be over here. Now, I'm going to let you do that on your own. I'm going to rotate all of these at least once. So this rectangle here, so if I put my dot right there, when I rotate it, this dot, including the shape, rotates with it. So I want the dot to come and appear over here on this side. So the dot will be right there. And now I'm going to draw my rectangle in that rotation. Again, the colors are very important. If you look here, green is on the left side. So if I rotate this rectangle to standing up, green is going to be on the top side. So I'm going to go in, choose green. I'm going to color in my green. And then I'm going to go in and choose pink and color in my pink, just like that. Now your job is to rotate the rest of this shape right here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to use this red mark and I'm put a dot right there. So if I look at here, the arrow is pointing this way and the dot is right below it. So if I were to turn this dot this way, the arrow now would be facing down. So I'm going to move this dot over here, but I'm going to show it at this picture over here. So once it's like that, all I do is draw it, just like that. Same thing with this triangle right here. This is a right triangle. So I'm going to use my red dot and I'm going to place it right there. So I know that if I move this red dot along with this shape together, right there, the 90-degree angle will be on this side. So I'll show you. So if I move the dot there, now, well, let's draw that better. So what students have taught me that is that if you hold it, it'll become straight. I'm going to try my best to make it straight, just like that. And then go down, just like that. Okay, now if you look at it, if I flip this over here, it should look like that. Now you're going to take this one and you're going to flip it up here. So you got to show me what the rotation looks like. So what it's going to look like is, like, at the end, this heart should look like it's tumbling. It's rolling over. It's rolling. It's rotating. This rectangle should look like it's tumbling. It's rolling over. The arrow should look like it's rolling. Okay? So you can see here, it started here. Now it tipped over and it's rolling. It's rolling and it's going to roll again. When you're done, turn it in, and I will see you in the next class.